Uncle Mike.
What's up, nephew? What you got going on? Hey, man, what you want to be when you grow up?
I want to be a rapper.
Ah, nah. You want to be a what? You want to be a rapper? Bro, okay. But it's a lot that go into being a rapper, man. It ain't just, you know, like what everybody see on TV and everything. I don't really wanna rap no more. Fake dab no more. It's big cap flip, bro. Don't do it. I don't really wanna rap no more, but I can't let it go. So I had to let you know I've been through it. I don't really wanna rap no more. Fake dab no more. It's big cap flip, bro. Mastermind at the cash. I don't really wanna rap no more, but I can't let it go though. So I had to let you know I've been so at the flow. I done wreck show at the show. Sometimes I get dope and I light up my dodo, but mostly just favors, no paper, just promo. Always should have signed that deal, nigga YOLO. Shit got real, gave me chills, Minnesota, but we stayed in the field, had kids stay local. Took a step back, now I'm trying to be a mogul. On with them fake daps, or them fake hugs. Too many fake thugs taking fake drugs. Middle of the mall at jury. They the scum that influence your children. Flashing guns, but don't have no insurance. Throwing ones, watch this pass interference, cause you owe the plug, boy, you banned in the city. But let you rap it, you the man in the city. Yeah, it sound good, but it ain't legit. Dripping in designer, can't pay the rent. Capping while you Snapchatting broke, but where the paper went. At least get some streams, start making sense. You paid to perform at the main event, but the venue was empty, that's money spent. And I don't give a damn if you take offense. We started off with a dream and some raps. Start mixing and mingling, scene, it was cap. Let the scene out, the whole team coming back. But this time I might just sing fuck rap, cause y'all done watered it down. Too many niggas with the same sound. Line just running y'all mouth. Do the most for the gram looking like clowns. And it must be contagious, cause it's going on in every town. Wanna rap no more. I don't really wanna rap no more. Fake dab no more. It's big cap flip, bro. Don't wanna rap no more. I don't really wanna rap no more, but I can't let it go. So I had to let you know I've been wanna rap no more. I don't really wanna rap no more. Fake dab no more. It's big cap flip, bro. Don't wanna rap no more. I don't really wanna rap no more, but I can't let it go. So I had to let you know I've been time after time. I had fans saying line after line. Made a few pennies, dollars and dimes. If the money ain't right, bro, I gotta decline. I gotta survive. Put rappers to the side. Better have you a job or a hell of a grind. You gonna take a few L's before you ever get to shine. Go hard, transform like Optimus Prime. You might get signed. And don't get it twisted. This lifestyle, it can be addicted. It's the truth when all the real niggas listening. And all the pretty women want your attention. Did I forget to mention? Rappers don't have no pensions. You better have some billboard hits. Better have your stove like Nips. Better get a spot and fix it and flip it. You can rap, but you can do something different. A doctor, a lawyer, a dentist is endless. The sky's the limit. As long as you never have to fake your image. As long as you never have to play with no gimmicks. Stay in your lane and not other folks' business. You can be cordial, you don't gotta be friendly. Get you some digits, you can rap till you 60. With those raps and the fake daps. Fake handshakes, hugs, I ain't with that. 7 3/4, that's a big cap. Might start goes right, fuck rap. Cause y'all done watered it down. Too many niggas with the same sound. Line just running y'all mouth. Do the most for the gram looking like clowns. And it must be contagious, cause it's going on in every town. Wanna rap no more. I don't really wanna rap no more. Fake dab no more. It's big cap flip, bro. Don't wanna rap no more. I don't really wanna rap no more, but I can't let it go. So I had to let you know I've been wanna rap no more. I don't really wanna rap no more. Fake dab no more. It's big cap flip, bro. Don't wanna rap no more. I don't really wanna rap no more, but I can't let it go. So I had to let you know I don't wanna rap no more. So you still wanna be a rapper?
I don't have to be a rapper. What else can I be?
Yeah, you can be something bigger than that. You can be a CEO of a company, man. You can sign rappers. You can rap and sign rappers. You know, I ain't down talking rap. I love rapping. I ain't stopped rapping yet. But you know, I just want you to know that it come with a bunch of grind and dedication. So I suggest if you want to rap, man, you gotta work hard every day, just like any other job.
Hey y'all, welcome to the Rocky Road. That was M.A.C. UnderGravity. With I Don't Really Want to Rap No More. And welcome to the Rocky Road. This is a show that supports independent music artists, the professionals in this industry that support them, as well as speaking about the ups and the downs of this here music industry. And I have a very special guest here with me today. I have M.A.C. UnderGravity. How are you today, bro?
Hey.
Turn up, turn up, turn up, turn up.
Wonderful, Rocky. I'm just I just appreciate you having me on to think that my story is interesting enough for you to want to talk to me for a while. I appreciate you.
Man, so I have actually been following you for a minute. I'd like for you to, before we get into this song that I love so much, I'd like to let you talk about yourself a little bit right here.
Okay. Well, I'm Mac, M.A.C. of the group UnderGravity. I have a partner, which is Adam Baum. We've had an illustrious history in the Houston underground scene, I would say, since about 2009 or 10 or something like that. And ever since then, you know, we've been on the Complex magazine with the top 10 mixtape. Well, we've been on Drugs Inc. Talking about syrup. And we're from Houston, so that's what they want to hear all the time. We've got nominated a few times by the Houston Press as the best group. We didn't sold out shows from Warehouse Live to Fitzgerald's to House of Blues with Dante Higgins. We since 2012 we've done paid shows with the South by Southwest. We got our own clothing line. We got our own studio, very self-sufficient. I can go on and on, you know, but today we're talking about my new project. I basically did a project during the pandemic. It's my solo, which is something very, very, very new to me and very scary as well, you know, because I didn't have my brother with me telling me, nah, don't do that, nah, don't do that, nah, don't do that. So I basically just jumped off the deep end and just seen what could happen since, you know, everybody was so secluded for so long. You know, I got the studio over here. I'm like, hey man, I might as well just go ahead and you know, bring out an album real quick, you know, since everybody's in the house and everybody needs something to do. And we did pre-orders, sold out all the pre-orders. You know, we basically trying to
oh no, I fell.
We're basically trying to run our we basically trying to run our organization like a record label, like how a real record label would do, you know, with release dates, album listening parties, stuff like that. We had a virtual listening party, and through that I got about 30 pre-orders. You know what I'm saying? So if you know about pre-orders, you'll know if people pre-order your stuff, then you're not coming out your pocket for nothing. You know what I'm saying? That's like artists. Hey, that's free game right there. Do pre-orders, man. Even if you just got a fan base of 10, you know, just tell them, hey, I'm doing pre-orders. I'm selling this shirt and this t-shirt combo for $30. That's $300 that you didn't have at first to do whatever you need to do as far as your expenses. You know what I'm saying? That's free game. I'm not only a rapper, a business owner, I also have a degree in business administration. So I basically went to school to learn how to do things that I'm doing now. I didn't go to go work for Shell or anything like that. I always be an entrepreneur. You know what I'm saying? So what I did is I used the knowledge that I had before, added it to the book knowledge, and hey man, I feel like it's a deadly combination. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, I just want this. I'm upper 30s. I'm mid 30s. Okay, so I just want to give the people that's my age some music to listen to without looking stupid, and you know what I'm saying, and sounding stupid, because a 40-year-old dancing to some 20-year-old music, you know, they only do that because they have to, because 40-year-olds not making music no more. If you feel what I'm saying? Like if you 40 and you've been rapping
you really you almost out the door. And it's not, the thing about being an artist is no age limitation on this. Rap is the only thing that gives you an age limitation. You know what I'm saying? Oh man, he's 40, he can't rap. Man, I know people that's 50 years old that'll rap circles around 19-year-olds. You know what I'm saying? K Reno, ESG, like ESG ain't 50, but K Reno is 50. You know what I'm saying? Like they can rap circles around 19-year-olds. But you know, we also know that it's not always about rapping. You know what I'm saying? That's really the least what it's about nowadays. It's about looking good, shining, lying. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just trying to show my little fan base, like, hey man, I'm 30 something. I got kids, I got a wife, and I still rap and talk that good shit. You know what I'm saying? I still can talk about my life. Like I always told Dante Higgins, I don't know if you know him, but he's one of the best lyricists in the city, hands down. But I kind of told him when he had started really taking rap serious, and you know, he was talking about syrup and weed and stuff that he didn't really do. But he was always around it, so it was okay. You know what I'm saying? He was okay for him to talk about it. I'm like, hey, why don't you talk about stuff that you really do? You know what I'm saying? If you a square, talk about stuff that squares do, and I can guarantee you it's gonna be some more squares that like doing what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? And lo and behold, he took that route and ain't looked back yet. You know what I'm saying? Literally one of the top lyricists in Houston. You know what I'm saying? So if you ain't heard of him, look him up as well. But I don't mean to ramble. You go ahead, Rocky. I'm a talker. You got me on here to talk.
That is wonderful, because that makes my job so much easier for this episode. Thank you so much.
Oh yeah.
So a lot of things that I heard there. How long have you been in this music industry as an independent artist, or you know, with your group?
Well, the thing is, before we was UnderGravity, we had different names. So we actually been rapping since, I would say, second grade, elementary. Me and Adam was a group. We did talent shows at the school. Like we never shied away from the crowd. Like, you know, back in elementary, they didn't have but like one program. So it's 500-600 students in one program. You know what I'm saying? So we we was crisscrossing one time. Then we was my boys, Kid and Play one time. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what everybody that was two, a dark and a bright, that was me and Adam. Then when 5th grade came around, we did my teacher was like pro-black or whatever. So we did a Black History program, man. When I tell you, I thought we was Tupac and Biggie or somebody, the way that school just acknowledged us and embraced us at that time. You know what I'm saying? Also, my dad, he did growing up. My dad is a singer as well. He does background for Yarboroughs and People, Dramatics. He went on tour with Luther. He went on tour with Janet Jackson. Actually, he was in Japan when my mama was having me. You know what I'm saying? So I might walk in the living room one day. It's a full band set up. You know what I'm saying? In his earlier band, he had what's the girl name from En Vogue? Terry Ellis. Terry Ellis was in his group. You know what I'm saying? That was before En Vogue. You know what I'm saying? So you could just see where I'm going as far as this music being in my blood. You know what I'm saying? Like I would literally wake up out my sleep and it's a guitar, it's a pianist, drums, the whole shebang in the middle of the floor. You know what I'm saying? My dad singing and everything. So it's really no way I could stray away from it. It's really no way that I could not be in music. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like I'll be in music forever. I might not rap forever, but I can almost guarantee that I'll be doing something pertaining to music for the rest of my life. Yeah.
So that, I guess you saying that you may not rap forever. Now we gotta talk about this song, right? Mm-hmm. First of all, this there were many hits that I heard on this. There were many of my favorite.
She say many. Okay? She say many hits.
Oh, okay.
Ooh, man.
But at the same time, this was a song that really made me pay attention the most, because this is a constant story that I hear over and over and over again. And the fact that you rapped about it, I was like, Wow. And you did good because you didn't even sound bitter. You just were
Yeah.
telling it like it was, right? And we know
Yeah.
that this independent music industry will make you bitter
Oh yeah.
if you know, it will make you bitter.
Oh yeah. Most definitely.
But at the same time, tell me about this song. Like what made you say, you know what, I gotta get this out? Because it was the only song where you were like, all right, I don't want to rap no more, but it wasn't like you talking down on rap. You even said that at the end. You were like, you know, there's more to it than just rapping, just wanting to be a creator.
Most
So
definitely.
tell me about how that idea came up for you.
Okay, well, my producer, his name is Phil Blackman Jr. His dad is also a great pianist in Houston. Actually, his dad is the one that he discovered the group H-Town, and he sold them to the record label that you know them from nowadays. You know what I'm saying? So before H-Town was H-Town, my producer's dad had a group. I forgot what they called themselves, and he sold them to whatever company they wound up being with. You know what I'm saying? So I've been knowing Phil since about ninth grade. Jack Yates. We graduated together. That's my boy. So he sent me a beat, and we've been kind of like on a hiatus with the rap because we basically just trying to get some more some more streams of income coming in. So we kind of going a little bit harder with the clothes, you know. So my boy sent me a beat, and whenever he send me a beat, I'm like, okay, I got to rap whenever he send me a beat because that's because he do other things too. So once he sit down and do a beat, I have to take notice. You know what I'm saying? So I heard the beat, and one of my main things that I like to do when I hear a beat, I go to my voice recorder and I just hum however I'm feeling to that beat. So the first thing I heard is a little instrument. So I immediately just start humming. I don't really wanna rap no more. So I kept that, and it took me about 2 months to like I told you before, it took me like 2 months to write this whole song. It was only 2 verses, but it was 24 bars a piece. So basically that's three, 4 verses. You know what I'm saying? So, but I wanted to do a song about my I don't know if it's the right word, disdain for rap, but also show how conflicted I am because it's in my bones and I can't really leave it alone if I want. It's like a cheating girlfriend that you just love so much. You know what I'm saying? That's how I feel about rap. Like, well, not a cheating girlfriend, but you get the point. You know what I'm saying? Like if you was my girlfriend and you cheating, I'm kicking your ass to the curb. But I'm saying
right.
It's like a family member that does no right for you or does very little for you, but you still want to be around them. You know what I'm saying? Because I can't lie, rap has done what I've needed it to do for me. You know what I'm saying? To this point. You know, like I said, we done South by Southwest every year since 2012. Actually got paid. Not just, hey, y'all come down to South by Southwest, we got something for you. Not that. I'm saying we got a check from the South by Southwest since 2012. We've been doing that. We've actually put on our own shows. We you know what I'm saying? Like it's not like we just been part of something. Like we have been the ones doing all of this ourselves. You know what I'm saying? So you know more than anybody, man. Sometimes this shit can just kind of like it can be too much for you. You know what I'm saying? Like at the same time, I just had a baby. My baby is about 20 months. I just got married before that. Just got a house before that. You know what I'm saying? So as with all of those 3 expenses, I don't have too many expenses for rap because I call it expense. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't even look at it as an investment because I'm blind to it. I just spend it on the expense, and if it come back, it come back. You know what I'm saying? That's how I feel about it. You know what I'm saying? So with that song, basically, one of my nephews had been talking about he wanted to rap, and he's about 7. But all he see is CJ So Cool. That's what they looking at right now. CJ So Cool on the TV. He got all these mansions and all this and that. I'm like, bro, he's making YouTube money. I ain't never heard CJ Cool. I ain't never heard his videos. None of that. I don't think he has fans over 18, which is nothing wrong with it. You know what I'm saying? Which is nothing wrong with it. But I'm just telling him, hey man, just because you see this guy, you don't know what he's doing behind the scenes. You don't even know if he owns any of this stuff that he is showing and everything that he's portraying. You know, so all that stuff can be sponsored. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever, rented, whatever. Just like all the rest of these rappers, they renting and getting sponsors and everything else. So I'm just telling him, like, man, look, you have to work hard if you want to be a rapper. Not just a rapper, you have to work hard to be anything, but you definitely have to work hard to be a rapper if you want to shine, because it's I think you could probably get into the NBA quicker than you can be successful in the rap business. You know what I'm saying? That's how I feel about the rap business. I can't say that just for music in general, because people get on every day. You know what I'm saying? But as far as rap, people get on every day, but as soon as they come, as soon as they go. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you want to rap, you want to be here for a while. What is your legacy? What are you trying to accomplish? And as for me being a rapper, I don't even like for people to call me a rapper, because that's the lowest thing on my totem pole. You know what I'm saying? So if person say, yeah, man, but at the same time, do you call a person that only kills sometime a killer still? You feel what I'm saying? Like, so I have to embrace that. So I'm saying all this because this is what I was juggling with that idea of that song. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I didn't want to sound bitter. I didn't want to sound like an old rap nigga. Man, y'all niggas ain't doing what you're supposed to do and all that. Like I be hearing. I don't want to be Joe Budden. You know what I'm saying? I didn't want to be Joe Budden. I wanted to be me. I wanted to embrace the youngsters and also let them know, like, hey, man, it's okay if you want to rap, but have something else going on while you rapping, or to get you to that step to where you're trying to be. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, it's not guaranteed. You can like, it's man, all I'm missing, we just missing some money. Bro, I done seen so many dope niggas spend money on the radio, and that's that. One song, you have one song, and they play it one time, and that's it. Boom, boom, boom. They wash their hands with you. I'm not trying to be that, man. My money, if I spend $2,500, I can guarantee you I'm getting the most out of that $2,500. I'm not finna give you $2,500 and y'all play my shit one time on the local radio station. That don't make sense to me, because this is a mo game. If you gonna do that, you might as well spend that $2,500 on a commercial. You know what I'm saying? Spend that $2,500 on a commercial and play your music in the background. You know what I'm saying? Because that one spin, you don't know when it's coming on. You don't know how, you know what I'm saying? It might be in a mix. You don't know how long they're going to play it. You don't know none of that. So I was juggling with that. And I was like, hey, man, I got to do that song. And I also strategically put it as the second song on my CD. Because we have a Formula 5 CD. I don't know if I want to share it with everybody just yet, but maybe I will. So in the beginning, so our intros have to be funky, super duper funky. That's number one. Secondly, the second song had to be energetic, and you have to be rapping your ass off. Third and fourth is always like the single that we trying to push for. You know what I'm saying? Third and fourth. Fifth, you can kind of go either way. You could do like a girl song, you could do a strip club song, you could do like that's like our formula. Then we go all the way down to the end song. It got to be funky again, which is the outro. You know what I'm saying? So we kind of all, if you listen to any of our CDs, we kind of always go with that formula. You know what I'm saying? So this time I did it again. You know what I'm saying? Number 3 was the video that I'm promoting, which is 100K a day. And then the next song after that is the song about my wife. So like, I'm really following the formula to this, you know what I'm saying? Because I feel like that formula works. Because the thing of it is, people's attention span is so short. So you have to get right to it about the message that you're trying to convey in each song. You know what I'm saying? But I don't want to rap no more. I really wanted that to be a single at first, but my videographer, which is I Rise Films, he was like, nah, we're gonna go with 100K a day. I think we can be fly. We can do all the stuff that everybody think they want to see. You know what I'm saying? Without being fraud or fake or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? So that's the only reason we went with 100K a day, because usually we would have went with I don't want to rap no more. You know what I'm saying? We would have went with something like that because that's our, you know what I'm saying? That's the formula. So,
yeah.
But yeah, I Don't Want to Rap No More that probably was the hardest song that I had to write on this CD though.
Man.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And I could see the reason why he would say 100K a day, right?
Yeah.
But because this song is a niche song, right?
Yeah,
Like it's for people who are in the industry and we get it. At the same time, I'd like a video to it, you know. I don't know what what kind of poll I need to fill out or whatever in order to make that happen. But even if you do it on your iPhone, like, just is so many people who are in that boat right now for many different reasons, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
When you wrote that song, you had your instance of where you were at and your reasons for it, but it's people who are signed to whole record labels and they can't put out what they want to. And they're like, I don't really want to rap no more. Like, you know, like it's different people at different points in this industry who would really get it. So, you know, if there is any money in the budget for like a small little, you know, snippet, if like you put it at just a few seconds at the beginning of another video, I just want to see what you're gonna do to it. But you know, hey, that's just me.
Yeah.
But so with that said, the other people who you've been in the industry with, all of y'all have probably experienced some of this same frustration on a lot of different levels together. And I'm sure that it's helped build community for you because you have people around you who support what you do automatically, and y'all are coming up together. But you mentioned a little bit earlier on about some of the frustrations that you have with the industry. At what point do you feel like that started for you?
My frustration with the industry, well, like I said, my dad has been in the industry for 5-6 decades. You know what I'm saying? So it really started from him, actually. You know what I'm saying? So he's had a few songs on the radio and everything like that too. So I've seen his frustration firsthand in the way that things get dealt with and stuff like that. So I always had kind of like a chip on my shoulder about music because I see every day the talentless progress while the most talented people fall by the wayside. And it's not always the universe's fault. Sometimes it's the artist. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it is the artist. Sometimes we think that we are so talented that we don't have to do certain shit. You know what I'm saying? Like who exempts you from doing certain things if the masses don't know you yet? That's the thing about being so talented when it comes to certain things. People are like, oh man, I could just chill. I put this shit out a couple months later, man. You know, they'll love me. But what we fail to realize is that people's attention spans are short. And in the age of the internet, from day to day, people interest is shifting every day. Oh, Breonna Taylor. Corona. The dude that shot the girl in the toe. All that. You know what I'm saying? Like people are out being swayed different directions every day. So that's where you have a lot of these rappers. They have to be goofballs and clowns to keep your attention. You know what I'm saying? Like if you see the most popular rappers on Instagram right now, if you see, you can see what they have to do to keep people's attention. It's almost sickening to me, in my opinion. You know, I like to laugh. I'm a fun person. I like to laugh all the time, but where's your music, bro? Where's your music? You know what I'm saying? Your music is trash and you're funny as hell. You know what I'm saying? But I need give me some music so I can listen, because I don't want to see you throwing your money or somebody else's money in the sky with broads and all that. That's cool, bro. But leave that for the video. You know what I'm saying? That's cool, because at the end of the day, these kids is watching you. And all they want to do is be just like you. So if all they see is that's all they want to be. Knowing damn well that if you're a rapper and you making money, especially right now in the pandemic, you smart as hell. So let them see that you smart. It's one artist, I forgot the guy name, LLE Chopper. He done changed his whole little way that he doing things. I don't know if it's a publicity stuff. I don't care what it is. But he has followers looking at him. That's all I care about. And if all the young artists start doing stuff like him, man, the bosses at the top, man, y'all in trouble, because this is what y'all trying to keep us from. Y'all want us to kill each other. Y'all want us to be violent. Y'all want us to spend our money with y'all and not with us. You know what I'm saying? It's just think, since this pandemic been going on, just see how much Black-owned businesses is doing, how much better they're doing than just 6 months ago. You know what I'm saying? And that's a trip to me. Like I say, I don't want to get too deep with you, Rocky, but I'm just showing you like the inner workings of me, so you'll know why did I come up with certain songs at this time. You know what I'm saying? Because this CD was really just like a journal for me at this time. You know what I'm saying? I didn't ever want to say the word pandemic, corona. I didn't want to say none of that, but I wanted it to be like a reflection of the times. Just like the same thing I do with any of my music. I'm from Houston, born and raised in Houston, never probably gonna go anywhere else in life as far as staying. But you're not gonna hear me say the normal Houston stuff. You're gonna hear it in my slang all the time. You're gonna hear it in my in the way that I talk, the way that I rhyme my words. I can rhyme dine with a rhyme. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of people can't do that. You know what I'm saying? If you're not from Texas, you can't do that. We got a whole dictionary of words that can rhyme that really don't even rhyme. You know what I'm saying? So I'm really just here to shed some light, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, also we do a Christmas toy drive right here at Yellowstone Park every year. You know what I'm saying? This is gonna be our 4th year doing it. So, like I say, I really want to be a pillar in my community before I leave. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm from the community. I always been. You know what I'm saying? I didn't move around and all that, but and that just make me see things for really what they are. Like, my neighborhood is poor. We poor over here. You know what I'm saying? So any bright light that a child may see, they gonna go towards that light. So all the children got to see right now is rappers, drug dealers, and athletes. That's who they look up to. So I'm just trying to get them somebody else to look up to, because I don't consider myself none of those. You know what I'm saying? I consider myself an entrepreneur and a philanthropist. You know what I'm saying? Because that's like I say, my little nephew just peeked in right now. Like, they looking up to me. They looking up to us. You know what I'm saying? Regardless, whatever you're doing, if you're doing right or wrong, they still looking up to you. You know what I'm saying? So, and actually so I got twin nephews. That was actually both of them on the beginning and the end of the song. It was one of them in the beginning, one of them at the end. Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
So you mentioned when you were talking right there that people have short attention spans, and I wholeheartedly agree with you. And I have a confession to make during this this taping right here, right?
Mm-hmm.
I was a commercial music-holic because I grew up as a Jehovah's Witness.
Okay.
And so my introduction to hip-hop was the radio. I didn't live in a neighborhood where hip-hop was easily accessible, and rappers weren't either. So a lot of my rap music came from the radio.
Yeah.
My brother, on the other hand, who's like only 2 years younger than me, he was on Napster, downloading everything for free and following rabbit trails and all that, but that wasn't me. And it wasn't until, wow, I have to say that probably before I started working with E, that I really started taking in this underground music and really understanding what that meant, what it means to support an independent artist. So with that said, I want to ask you, well, first of all, who are some of your favorite independent music artists that people can look up? I know you mentioned Dante Higgins.
Most definitely. Dante Higgins, two of my favorite artists that we're not directly linked to is Rob Galat and Show Lewis. And my boys, I ain't gonna say too many names because even if I like they rap, I might not like them. You know what I'm saying? So like them two guys, them two guys, I can say, well, Dante Higgins and them two, I really cut for them. You know what I'm saying? But some of my influence, did you say influence, right?
Yeah, let's do influence too.
Okay.
On independent artists.
Influence, man, the whole screwed up clique. The whole clique. I was influenced by them. You know what I'm saying? So I'm from Yellowstone, same hood as Big Pokey, Big Mo. You know what I'm saying? So, and what's crazy is that my mom and Big Mo mom, they grew up together. So like he was like my big brother. You know what I'm saying? He was like real family. You know what I'm saying? Like right when we started thinking that we was gonna be real rappers, he died. Like I talked to him, you're like, yeah, man, whatever y'all need, I put some vocals on it, man, whenever y'all need. And like a week later, he was gone. You know what I'm saying? So Pimp C, UGK, they ain't really independent, but
they started off that way.
They started off independent. Nipsey, you know what I'm saying? I love Nipsey. I love Nipsey for more than one reason though, because I feel like I am Nipsey. You know what I'm saying? He was trying to do what I'm trying to do in my neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? Like build something for my neighborhood, by my neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? That's basically what I want to do. And when he died, it kind of hit me a little different, even though I didn't know him or nothing like that. It just hit me like, how y'all gonna let this man get murdered in his hood and he doing for y'all? You know what I'm saying? Like y'all gotta protect stuff like that, man, by any means. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause it just made me feel like, damn, if he can get touched in his own hood, I ain't shit then. You know what I'm saying? Because he was doing it all for his hood. He was actually putting niggas on in his neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? Put a whole store out there and made it a hot spot for tourists. You know what I'm saying? Like when everybody went to LA, they wanted to go to the Marathon store. That's how I want it to be with us. When everybody come to Houston, y'all need to come down to Yellowstone to see what them boys got going on. You know what I'm saying? Like we the turkey leg hut or something. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what I had in mind. You know what I'm saying? But independent wise, that's it. Now nationwide, you know, I'm a screwhead. I was raised on screw. All my cousins and brothers, they older than me. We used to steal their screw tapes, and we was listening to all the whoever Screw was listening to. That's who I wanted to listen to. Above the Law, SIBO, you know what I'm saying? E40, you know what I'm saying? I really didn't get into Jay-Z and Biggie until after Screw died, really, because I was starting to rap a little bit more, and Screw he was putting, you know, they newer stuff was on there. Screw died in like 2000, so. Biggie, his last CD was in 98, and that was Life After Death. I think he had Notorious Thugs on there, and I can go on and on and on. But Jay-Z, Biggie, Nas, Pac, Kendrick. I like Drake. I like Drake too. You know what I'm saying? Drake, he just a bopper. He ain't got no. He like a chameleon. You know what I'm saying? He's just like a chameleon. He can make good records for every region. You know what I'm saying? He can be hyphy. He can be, you know what I'm saying? But and that's another thing. I'm kind of upset with the industry that we have allowed everyone to take our style and we don't even want it no more. You know what I'm saying? We letting everybody take our style and we want Atlanta style. All niggas from Houston sound like they from Atlanta now. I'm like, bro, have you even been to Atlanta? You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't even, like, don't do that because you thinking that you going to get on by doing something that these niggas doing and you still not getting on. Like, just do you. If you rap about swingers and serve all day, hey, man, that's what Lil Wayne them was rapping about. You know what I'm saying? the main people that's rapping, they rapping about what we live every day. So just be you. You don't have to. I feel like that's another thing that I felt I don't want to rap no more. Because everybody wants to be Future. Everybody wants to be Young Thug. Everybody wants to be, you know what I'm saying, the most populist, that's not a word, popularist rapper. I don't care. I don't care about that.
We're making it a word. We are making it a word.
Yeah. Everybody wants to be the most popular. I care nothing about that. You know what I'm saying? And it's not even about money with me because, all right, say for instance, I sell 100,000 streams. I'm probably getting like $300-400 off that. You know what I'm saying? How can I provide my family with that? You know what I'm saying? So I look at like rap right now, to me, it's like golf. You know what I'm saying? It's something that I do that relaxes me and gets my mind off of everyday things and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? But I can't sit up here and tell you, yeah, I'm trying to get us on and this and that, because I do know what it takes for you to have to get on. And it's first of all, the number one thing you're gonna need is a bag. You know what I'm saying? Because they don't care about if you jamming or if you got a fan base. They want to say, hey, do you have $10,000 that can go towards something that we need to go toward? And now I don't have $10,000 that can just go for rap right now. I got, you know what I'm saying? I got money that can be made some sound investments out of. You know what I'm saying? But honestly, I don't think rap is a sound investment right now. You know what I'm saying? It's just the honest to God truth, in my opinion. That's why I say I don't want to rap no more. But in my free time, I'll rap. You know what I'm saying? But I got to get some money. I got a family that's depending on me. And unless they give me a check today and say, hey, man, we want you to stop doing everything else you're doing. I'm going to give you $1 million check. And maybe then I would be like, okay, well, shit, I'm gonna be a full-time rapper then. But until then, man, I have to be an octopus. I have to have my hands in more than one thing. You know what I'm saying? As an entrepreneur, especially right now during the pandemic, because jobs is not as available. You know, and just to be honest, I don't really want a job to be working for anyone. I would rather be an entrepreneur. You know what I'm saying?
And it's funny that you say that, because that was actually going to be my next question for you. So, seeing as you've been in the industry for a minute, you love Nipsey Hussle. I love Nipsey Hussle too. And do you think that the future of it being an independent artist looks like having multiple streams of income, and how do you yourself balance that?
First of all, there's only one answer to being able to balance anything, and that's with God. You know what I'm saying? With God, anything is possible. And I feel like, I think I said it on the outro of my CD, like, I feel like I get on God's nerves sometimes, because I talk to him a lot. Like, sometimes I feel like too much. I'm like, I'm praying, hold on, God, I got one more thing. Hold on, just listen to me. Like, that's how I am. Like, so I do think it's gonna be more entrepreneurs with this, because of people like Nipsey Hussle, because of people like Diddy. You know what I'm saying? That's always doing more than just one thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have to do more than one thing, because first of all, say as you sign a deal, 9 times out of 10, the deal is going to be a 360 deal now, because they can't really make no money off of record sales. So they need to get as much as they can from you, however they can. And which is, listen, and people don't talk to these 360s. Y'all don't know. If you never had that deal, you can't never say nothing about it. Drake's first deal was a 360 deal. So if you getting $100,000 a show and you got to split it 3 ways, you still making $30,000 a show. And if you're doing 30 shows in a month, just do the math. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gonna have to pay regardless. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna either pay out your pocket or the company pocket, or you're gonna pay with your life. Regardless, you still gonna have to pay. You know what I'm saying? So, artists, y'all don't be tripping about those 360 deals, man. Get a deal. Just get a deal. Just the more you have to offer, the better your deal can be. You know what I'm saying? Say, for instance, if we get signed right now, I'm going to tell them, look, I got my own publishing. I got my own producers. I got my own T-shirt facility. I have my own studio. what can you do for me? So now my price is just raised. It might be 100,000 and it raised to 500,000 now. You know what I'm saying? So it's all about what you have ownership of. You know what I'm saying? When you have ownership, you can put your foot down and say, hey, nah, I don't want this. I don't want that. But if you got your hand out, that's the only thing you got. You got to go for what they telling you until you can do more. You know what I'm saying? But the thing is, a lot of people get complacent, or not even just complacent. They just get stuck on the back burner. You know what I'm saying? Because they not what the record company wanted at that time. You know what I'm saying? It's just like when the Rockets, when they have a nice player. I think they had Montreal Harrell, and they traded him for Chris Paul and all that. But when Montreal Harrell went to the Clippers, now he's the sixth man of the year. You know what I'm saying? But with the Rockets, he was the fucking 13th man, 14th man, never came off the bench, barely. You know what I'm saying? So you once people see your worth, you got to add tax to that, point blank period. You know what I'm saying? So you definitely have to, I would definitely advise everyone to be doing more than one thing. You know what I'm saying? Even if you got a job, even if you just got a job. My aunt was working for this top company for about 12 years. And in business, they say once if you wanna make room to have more capital, the first thing you do is delete as much overhead as you can. And what's the highest overhead in the business? The employee payroll. You feel what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, my auntie, she worked every day, went to work every day, dressed how she's supposed to dress, did everything she was supposed to do. But since she had been working there for so long and getting paid so much, they like, okay, man, we finna let her go and let this youngster come in, and we gonna pay them less than half of what she was getting paid. You know what I'm saying? And she crying and all that shit. I'm like, ain't it? You should have been doing more than just this. You know what I'm saying? She had 401ks and all, like a bunch of money from this shit. You know what I'm saying? So you have to be an octopus. You have to, all that, man, don't put all your eggs in one basket. Please don't. Please don't put all your eggs in one basket. Spread them baskets and them eggs around, because you never know which one's going to hatch first. You know what I'm saying? I just made that up, by the way. That was, I didn't.
Man, you were, yeah, a whole bunch of bars. Whole bunch of bars.
Come on, man. Come on now.
So what does the future look like for you, since you don't really want to rap no more? What does the future look like for you after this album?
The future for me after this album, my partner Adam Bowen is gonna do a solo album. We basically we putting everything still under the UnderGravity umbrella, but we just basically just getting raps off, man. Just building the catalog. So when and if a label do come, they can say, oh well, damn, y'all done. Because if he do his album, and we already have another UnderGravity album done already. So if he does his album and it's done before Christmas, the beginning of the year we coming with our new project. So basically, I just want to do what all these successful artists is doing right now, which is just feeding the audience content. I just want to keep feeding content. And then also our producers, our main two producers, they just made what they call a beat tape full of instrumentals. You know what I'm saying? Just a tape, a CD full of instrumentals. And everybody's liking it. So what we're going to do, we're going to keep those volumes going. Basically, just, like I said, just building our catalog. So when and if a record label does come, you know, we'll be ready for that too. And another thing, just have your business straight. I want to have my business all the way straight. You know what I'm saying? Before anything happens, because say for instance, someone try to sign us right now. It's certain things that I have to get done before I can write my name on that piece of paper. You know what I'm saying? To cover our tracks, cover our ass. You know what I'm saying? Because I went to school for this. I know, like, when you put that name on there, it ain't too much that you can do after that. You know what I'm saying? So you have to make sure all your shit is taken care of. You know, another thing is with the pandemic and everything, we just have to be more creative. You know, we've done I did a virtual concert for my dad. Same thing, same setup over here at the studio. We had some big lights, flashing and stuff like that. but we just have to be creative. We don't have all the money, but we have enough space to create. You know what I'm saying? So I want to be more creative this next year coming around. And like I say, just keep giving you content. I want to bring out some artists. I do a lot of writing. You know what I'm saying? Some music, I don't even see myself being able to perform, but I can see someone else being able to perform it. So that's going to be another thing too. I'm going to get more into writing for others. You know what I'm saying? I said that I don't want to rap no more too. I say I might just ghostwrite, fuck rap, or however I said it. But that's how I'm feeling, because I can write the ratchet shit. You know what I'm saying? I can write whatever y'all want me to write, but it's not necessary for me to perform that. You know what I'm saying? Like I would rather write than perform. I really don't want to perform. I don't really like performing because I know how I am when I'm in the audience. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I don't know you, I got the mean mug on. I got my hands crossed. I'm looking you up and down. You know what I'm saying? That's just how it is. So I know they doing the same thing to me. And I ain't friendly like that. So if I get the wrong, I might just jump out the off the platform. You know what I'm saying? So that's the thing. And also, being a rapper and being from the hood, it's like you kind of paranoid. The motherfucker always know where you at, or know everywhere when you not at home. You know what I'm saying? So I I'm in between that, like, damn, okay, we do this show over here. I got to post the damn show where we going to be at 8 o'clock to 12 o'clock. So now a person know, okay, this nigga here ain't going to be home from 8 to 12. You know what I'm saying? So now I got to have some insurance. You know what I'm saying? I'm a overanalyzer. So I think about stuff like this. I always been. Ask my mama. If my mama came in here right now, she'd say, when he was 4 years old, he opened up one of our bills and asked us how we was going to pay for it. You know what I'm saying? That's what I did that when I was 4 years old. Yes, I did. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
So, yeah. So, I am an overanalyzer, man. I overanalyze everything. I'm overly ambitious when it comes to certain things. I'm lazy as well. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like I work well under pressure. So sometimes I do wait till the midnight hour to get things done and stuff like that, and it comes out, perfect. But in the future, what I really, really, really want to do is I want to get a warehouse, and I want kids to come to the warehouse, and I want them to learn how to do all of the media things as far as videography, filming, mixing and mastering, even learn how to DJ, being behind the camera as well as in front of the camera. I want to teach kids this. See, we had these type of after-school programs when we was growing up, but that shit is gone. You know what I'm saying? That shit is gone. So guess what? All they want to be, whatever they see on the internet. You know what I'm saying? So I want to show these kids that, all right, bro, you don't have to be the rapper to be making rapper money. You know what I'm saying? You can mix and master this rapper's music and make as much as he gonna make, or maybe even more. The dude Guru that mix and master all Jay-Z stuff, he makes $1 million a year. You know what I'm saying? Like why? I would do that. Shit, if I'm just mixing and mastering Jay-Z, okay, that's fine. I do that. The person that does videography for BET, MTV, these people make 6 figures a year. You know what I'm saying? Way more than your average rapper intakes. You know what I'm saying? So I just want them to see, like, bro, you don't have to be what they say you have to be. You know what I'm saying? You can be whatever you want to be. You can be a doctor, you can be a lawyer, you can be all of that. But always remember that you want to have some type of ownership with this. Because at the end of the day, that practice that you with those doctors, they can go down, they can go under today. So you need to be learning from them so you can have your own practice one day. You know what I'm saying? Like my whole thing is ownership. Own your shit, man. Don't be a slave. You know what I'm saying? Like, working a job, that shit cool, but I always know that these motherfuckers can get rid of me any day, anytime, for anything. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can not do nothing wrong. Like, man, I had a job. I had this bullshit job that I had. I was probably getting like, what, $14 an hour. This was fresh out of college. And they just walked the whole team in there. They were like, hey, we're going to have to let y'all go. And everybody was all, man. I'm like, okay, bet. What's up with the unemployment? You know what I'm saying? Like, when can I get that? Because I'm finna use that unemployment and I'm finna flip that shit some kind of way. I don't care about what people care. What people care the most about, I care less about. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I'm raising my kids. That's how I keep in tune with my family and my my partners. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what we talk about all the time, because I don't know if I could work on a job for 10, 12, 20 years and not have a stake in the company. You know what I'm saying? What? Okay, you gave me a 401k, but guess what? When a pandemic come, the 401k shot down. Like, you don't even have all that 401k right now if you didn't retire before the pandemic came. Now you got to wait until times get better, if times get better. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's too much unsurety when it comes to jobs, whether people know it or not. They think that's the most stable thing, but that's one of the most unstable things that you can do. You know what I'm saying? Unless you are what they call essential. You know what I'm saying? Unless you're essential, your job is the most unstable thing you have in your life. You know what I'm saying? Unless you're in Houston and you're doing healthcare, you're doing food. It's only like three or four industries in Houston that you can always have work. A construction worker, you know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. So
actually,
hold on, I can't
yeah,
hear you.
actually, even if you are essential, that's probably one of the most unstable jobs, and
Exactly.
they'll let you go way quicker than any other job will. You'll just have to find another essential job. You always have to get. But so before we start wrapping up, I just wanted to ask you, what is well, you dropped so many gems during this, but what is something that you want independent artists and or professionals to know?
You say what I want them to know? What? It kind of broke up.
About this industry out here, but what words of advice would you be able to give a music artist and or music industry professional? What words of wisdom can you leave them with today?
Man, be yourself, man. Be yourself. Don't do nothing for no one. Always, when I say that, when you're doing something, you do it because it's something that you want to do. Don't do it because you think it's gonna give you a certain result, because that's an uncontrolled variable. You know what I'm saying? Stop capping. Stop portraying that you are the best and you don't need any help, or you are what's the word? Don't put it out there like you are
Front.
like don't put that front out there, man, because once you get exposed, it's a wrap. It's a wrap, man. Your career is over. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you claim to be from the streets and all that, man, it's a wrap. Like people take their street shit serious, man. People die on this shit every day, man. It's people on this block right now, like 2 days ago, like niggas getting murdered, man, every day. So, just if you a square, man, stay in a square place. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't say that I'm a gangster rapper. I'm just a realist rapper. I'm a regular rapper. I'm a rapper for your average person. You know what I'm saying? That might have a little gangster in them, that might have some family members that's gangsters and all that. But man, I went to school. I made straight A's. You know what I'm saying? Smoked with some weed, shit like that, like regular people shit. You know what I'm saying? I didn't went through my ups and downs, but as far as like living life, I would consider myself like Trey in Boys in the Hood. Like, not like he was kind of square to me, but I'm just saying he wasn't into everything that the people that was around him was into. That's what I mean. I'm like him. I'm not swinging in the air, no shit like that, because cop pulled me over and shit like that. But I'm saying, I wasn't in the streets like that. You know what I'm saying? People tell you like, yeah, man, Mac did his thing, but he wasn't just in the streets like that. Like, they'll tell you that. You know what I'm saying? But this the thing. People really know you. You know what I'm saying? So don't be doing too much to where people pull your card and you like, oh, nah, what I really meant was, bro, man, nah, my boy used to be doing that. You know what I'm saying? I ain't really, nah, now you looking weak, bro, and I'm not ever buying your album again. Like, when I'm a consumer of music as well. So what I'm looking for in a rapper is the truth. You know what I'm saying? I want your truth. Whatever your truth is, man. Like DMX truth, that nigga say, man, you either know me for rapping or you know me for robbing. And that's nothing to be proud of, but he's just saying, like, you gonna know me, one or the other. You know what I'm saying? So, like, in our generation, when we was growing up, it was a lot more of that. Like, you could pull these niggas, you could pull Big Pokey card and say, oh, yeah, nah, that nigga Big Pokey, he everything he talking about, he did. Oh, Big Mo, you know what I'm saying? Like, right now, bro, if you pull people card, you gonna be like, hell nah. Poindexter? Nah, bro, what? You know what I'm saying? These niggas sex offenders and all type of shit going on. And like, bro, you talking about bitches, but you was really trying to have sex with good kids. Like, you know what I'm saying? Shit like that. So, bro, just be you. Just be you. That's all I want people to do is be you and invest your money smartly. You know what I'm saying? It's cool to buy jewelry if you buying real jewelry. You know what I'm saying? Because jewelry it appreciates. You know what I'm saying? So gold and guns appreciate. You know what I'm saying? Cars, houses, and all that shit depreciates. So if it's something that you can't add, if it doesn't add value to your life, leave it alone. Don't even deal with it. I'm talking. It goes for women, boys, men, all of that. Anything that doesn't add value to your life, it should not exist in your life. Point blank. Period. You know what I'm saying? And that's just not for rappers. That's just for you too. You're not a rapper, but I'm just saying, whatever is not helping you get to that next level, man, it needs to not be on your mind or in your thoughts at all. You know what I'm saying? That's really the best advice I can give rappers, man. It just and don't look for that get rich quick scheme. You know what I'm saying? 97.9 hit you, say, we send us $100 and we gonna do something. Nah, bro. Nah. I ain't going for that. I take that long road. You know what I'm saying? Give me that long road because that's the road that I paid for myself. You know what I'm saying? I take that because I want to feel them bumps and bruises so I know when I get that clear, that all the way clear road, I'm like, damn, this for all them days my shit was bumpy. You know what I'm saying? And that's why niggas like us don't win the lottery. You know what I'm saying? Because shit, most people that win the lottery ain't never been through shit. That's why I be gone. Have you heard the stories about people that win the lottery and how they die or go bankrupt in the first year or two? Because I don't know why, but I guess God gives the money to the people that say, oh man, when I get this money, I'm gonna do that, and knowing damn well you gonna go crazy. You know what I'm saying? A nigga like me win the lottery. If I win the lottery, they'll try to kill me because my whole neighborhood will be different some kind of way. You know what I'm saying? Like, you will know that somebody in this motherfucker got some money because everything will be different, man. The school's gonna be better. The books gonna be better. You know what I'm saying? Like, I went over to the school across the street a couple months ago before the pandemic just to holler at some of my old teachers. Man, some of these books had dust on them. That, you know what I'm saying? Like, they was just so beat up and just, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think that the kids would, I don't know if kids understand, like, I don't know if they understand what's going on. So I really want to help them to understand what's going on because there's a lot of stuff going on up under our noses, right in front of our eyes that we can do something about. Just like with the voting situation. Okay, you don't like the person that's in office, but did you vote, fam? Did you vote? Did you vote against him? Because if you didn't, you gave him you gave him your vote now. You know what I'm saying? Your elected officials that you upset about in Houston, did you vote against them? Did you vote against these policies and these whatever they do, these what they call it for the city and all that. Are you voting for that stuff? You know what I'm saying? Are you voting for these propositions? If you're not, bro, shut up, bro. You have no say so. You know what I'm saying? Like, of course they're gonna say, well, my vote don't count. I did vote this one time. Bro, keep voting. Just keep voting. It's a pot of gold at the end of every rainbow. Facts. You know what I'm saying? But that rainbow might be 10, 20 years down the line though. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
Yeah,
wow.
so that,
wow, Meg.
yeah, you know,
That was
real.
beautiful. Oh my God. Wow. Well, thank you so much for every gem that you drop on this show. Thank you for investing your time. Thank you for continuing despite the fact that this music industry hasn't given as much to you as you've given to it.
Yeah.
You are still here, and you're still pushing and you're still fighting for other independent artists, even if it is like even if you're done with it, you're still here fighting for other people and make the difference in that way. So I want to say thank you if you don't hear it from anyone else, because I know it's a rocky road.
Yeah,
and
it is.
you know, I know that there's ups and downs that come along with it, but you're still here, and I love the album. So
Thank you.
You check out M.A.C. UnderGravity. Can you let everyone know your handles for social media and how to find your album?
Okay. To find the album, all you gotta do is go on any platform and just type in M.A.C. Mastermind After Cash is the album title. So it's M.A.C. is the name, and the title is Mastermind After Cash. That's on all platforms. If you want to see me on Instagram, I'm M.A.C. UnderGravity. So that's M.A.C. UnderGravity without the E. And on Facebook, I'm M.A.C. UnderGravity with the E. So on Instagram, they didn't let me put the E because it was too long and shit like that. But yeah, or you can pull up on Yellowstone, man. I'm here. I'm still here. You know what I'm saying? I'm still here. You can pull up on Yellowstone and Scott. I'm still here. You know, I'm selling CDs out the trunk just like the 90s. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm still out here.
Yes. Well, thank you so much. And I want to say thank all of you for joining us today. Please download Crowded Streaming. And I was going to say it's not on all platforms yet because we got to get it on Crowded Streaming's platform. But download Crowded Streaming for independent music artists, guys. They need your continuous support. They need you to continuously support them. And if you like a music artist, support them on all platforms. Don't just support them on one. Give them one stream, one view, whatever you can do to help make a difference in this industry. They need you. So thank you so much.
Thank you.
Tune in next time to the Rocky Road. Thank you so much, M.A.C. UnderGravity. This was great.
Thank you. Likewise. Yes, ma'am. Catch you later.